Hello friends, welcome to episode 21. Is it 21, Erica? 21 of Cocktails for a Crisis. I'm so excited. I've conquered the peach. Last week, you may remember, I had an abject failure. I could not come up with my own cocktail with a peach, but I had a eureka moment yesterday when I was on my run and I thought about milk punch. I remember my friend Wes Berry made a decent milk punch for a cocktail making contest we had one time, and I hadn't thought about milk punch since then. But I love peaches, and I love peaches and ice cream. So what we're going to do today is going to be a little bit on the sweet side, but it is good. It is a good one. We just been working in the lab for the last 30 minutes or so, and I think we got it. And I got a really cool ingredient that I thought of at the last minute that's going to make it even better. So I mentioned to you we've got this great orchard in town, Jackson's Orchard. And so today's cocktail I'm going to call the Jackson's O. And let me tell you, this drink is so good that O does not stand for orchard, but I guess it could. All right, so you take a peach, you want to get one that's kind of ripe, and this is going to be pretty peach heavy. And you know, this one that I've got here may be even a little overripe, and you can always cut those spots out. These are Messina peaches. I know way too much about peaches. One of the great things about Messina peaches is it's easy to get some of the peel off. And I think, you know, you can have a little peel in there for color, but sometimes that gums up the works. So you're going to slice that up in there. We're going to end up muddling it. And see how that little skin just comes off right like that. It's okay if you put a little bit of overripe peach in there too. That'll make it sweet and good. And these Messina peaches that I got are pretty large, so I'm probably going to put about 3/4 of one. But if you had a small piece like that, you probably want to put the whole thing in there. So you're going to cut it up so that when you muddle it, it's easy to muddle. Let's see, we'll put in about 3/4 in. There we go. Get that skin off. And then when we muddle it, we're going to put a little sugar on it. Even though it's already sweet, we're going to make it a little bit sweeter. So take your cocktail spoon and maybe put about 2. I tried 1 in one version, and that wasn't quite enough. So put about 2, you know, the equivalent of about a tablespoon. It's kind of humid in Kentucky these days. And then, like with most milk punches, you're going to add a little bit of vanilla. So I've got my double old-fashioned glass going here. So you want to make a big one. This is a lot of work, so you want to make a big one. So I put a 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla in there, and then the heavy cream. I love heavy cream. So we're going to put about a tablespoon of heavy cream in here. Where's the tablespoon? There it is. One of my glasses on. A tablespoon of that's about right. And then you take your muddler, and you have to go after this one for a while. It takes a lot of smashing. I used to be allergic to peaches when I was a kid. I don't know if I overate them, but I remember I get these red blotches on my stomach when I would eat them. And for years I couldn't eat them, and then when I was an adult, fortunately that all changed. So we got that all muddled around in there, get all that juice out. All right, and then we're going to use rum. I usually don't use rum, but I tell you that bourbon and peach combination makes it kind of soapy, like I said last week. And it's going to be kind of low on the alcohol. We're going to put 1.5 ounces. 1 ounce and a half. There we go. And then take your cocktail. Oh yeah, and then the other thing, this is the magic ingredient I almost forgot. You're going to put 1/2 ounce of ginger beer. Because your peaches and ginger go together pretty good. So that'll give it a little zip. Alright. And you're going to mix that all around. Get that all nice and together. Look at that. So almost like a milkshake, David. My brother David likes milkshakes. Alright, get that peach off there. Fill your glass with ice. So, and then you're going to use milk. We're going go nuts and use whole milk, which we never use around here. Fill your glass with whole milk. And mix that around really good. You could construct this in a mixing glass if you wanted to. Do it like that, and then we'll add a little peach slice garnish. If you want to, you could sprinkle a little cinnamon on there. If you want to, we'll do just a little cinnamon to give it a little color, a little different complexity. Just a tad there. Look at that. All right, so I'm going to toast my mom. My mom would have been 93 on Sunday. She was born in 1927. I talk about my dad a lot of these things. Mom died 27 years ago in 93. I can never remember the year, so we had to look it up. Many of you from Morristown knew my mom. She was great. Oh my gosh, I was lucky to have her. I wish I'd had her a lot longer. So happy birthday, Mom. Wish you were here. Sure do love you and love all of you guys. Cheers. That's good.